In Syria, violent confrontations have resulted in the deaths of hundreds, including numerous civilians, and have engaged a wide range of both local and international actors, reminiscent of the prolonged civil war that has plagued the nation. This eruption of violence highlights the challenges confronting the newly established Syrian government, which is struggling to maintain authority over the country, just months after Islamist insurgents swiftly displaced the long-standing leader, Bashar Assad, during a rapid offensive last December. Various Bedouin tribes aligned themselves with the Syrian government, while the Israeli military intervened to support the Druze community. Most of the Syrian government forces have withdrawn from the southern province of Sweida. Currently, members of the Druze community who had either fled or gone into hiding are beginning to return, seeking to reconnect with loved ones and assess their losses. Upon their return, they are discovering homes that have been ransacked and the lifeless bodies of civilians lying in the streets. Here's all you need to know. The conflict ignited through reciprocal kidnappings and assaults involving local Sunni Bedouin tribes and Druze militias in the predominantly Druze province of Sweida. When government forces stepped in to re-establish order, they engaged in confrontations with the Druze militias, and in certain instances, they also launched attacks on civilians. According to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, a UK-based conflict monitoring group, at least 600 individuals, both combatants and civilians from each side, lost their lives during 4 days of fighting. The report indicated that among the deceased were over 80 civilians, primarily Druze, who were captured by armed fighters and executed en masse. In retaliation, Druze militias have begun targeting Bedouin families in acts of revenge following the establishment of a ceasefire. Recent footage broadcast by Syrian state media depicts Bedouin families hurriedly loading their possessions into trucks and fleeing amid reports of fresh clashes. In a speech addressing the Druze, Syria's interim president Al-Sharaa said, "We affirm that protecting your rights and freedoms is among our top priorities." Nevertheless, various human rights organizations have charged Syria's interim government with engaging in systematic sectarian violence, akin to the brutality experienced by the Alawite religious minority in Latakia province following Assad's downfall, as the new regime attempted to suppress a counterinsurgency in the area. Videos that circulated widely on social media captured some of the horrific scenes. One particular clip depicted a living room strewn with multiple corpses on the ground, with bullet holes marring the walls and the sofa. Another video revealed at least 9 bloodied bodies within the confines of a family home that had opened its doors to those escaping the conflict. Visible in the footage were portraits of prominent Druze figures, shattered and lying on the floor. As previously noted, Bedouin tribes aligned themselves with the Syrian government, whereas the Israeli armed forces extended their support to the Druze community. What prompts the Israeli military to safeguard the Druze? The Druze constitute a significant population in both Israel and Syria, and in Israel, they are regarded as a faithful minority, frequently participating in military service. The Druze religious sect began as a 10th century offshoot of Ismailism, a branch of Shiite Islam. Over half of the approximately 1 million members of the Druze community globally are found in Syria, with a significant number of others residing in Lebanon and Israel. Additionally, the Druze population can be found in the Golan Heights, a region that was seized by Israel from Syria during the 1967 Middle East War and subsequently annexed in 1981.